Blog Talk Radio.
I've never seen before my eyes this dream. I've never known what makes this. I've never seen before my eyes this dream. I've never known what makes this child to see. Like tears from a mountain pouring gently to the sea, a curiosity. Will you dare to touch my soul? Is love so frail that we can't hope to be more than we are, more than our hearts can see? And if for any reason on this field of broken dreams we stand to lose it all, then for you, yes, I do it willingly. If this is our moment, captured in time, always to sustain, for lost in your eyes I find are the only means to remain. Searching relentlessly, just like a cloud, she chases her rain. We'll stand here firm, 'cause we are an island protected by love on this field of broken dreams. It's never clear, this path of destiny. That's why we're here, to find our need to be. Elusive as a rainbow, we can try to steal her gold, but she'll give it willingly. Will you dare to ask her though? We'll find a way, we must believe in us. There'll come a day, we'll soar, and when it does, the sky will have no boundaries. I will challenge every sea, I will never lose this dream. 'Cause for you, yes, I do it willingly. If this is our moment, captured in time, always to sustain, for lost in your eyes I find are the only means to remain. Searching relentlessly, just like a cloud, she chases her rain. We'll stand here firm, 'cause we are an island protected by love on this field of broken dreams. On this field of broken dreams.
And welcome to Blog Talk Radio. It's the Legal Name Fraud Show on the air today, right now. If you can hear me, say okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Am I too loud? Am I too? Because I'm using a different platform here.
You're perfect.
Okay, cool. Welcome to the Legal Name Fraud Radio. It's illegal to use a legal name Now, people are still wondering why it's still illegal to use a legal name. Well, the only thing we ask people is to actually Google, like any information that you would do online or everywhere, it would be to go to your search engine and type in those 3 little words, legal name fraud, and you will have countless and countless of information. Now, the main, I would say, like the main portal would be the cateofgaia.wordpress.com that holds all the information. How can I say this? Through the subconsciousness, the story of your life, the story of the why everything is so fucked up right here. And then you'll have a more profound explanation of the why and why you are a part of it. Legal name fraud is also information of probably you would know about this information, but you don't quite you cannot pinpoint that information yet. So the legal name information on the legal name fraud .net, .org, countless more information of website that has the legal name information, pinpoints of why you are a slave to the system and how you can get out. We also set up a website called losethename.com just for the baby step, just to make sure that you feel comfortable to taking the step out of the system and out of all the shit that's been going on through the world right now. Yeah, anything to say, Fiamma?
Oh, I was just in the kitchen getting some coffee, badly needed, but yeah, you said it really beautifully. And one thing that came to mind was the fact that now, because it's a number of years that this information, this truth is being shared in all sorts of ways, it's part of the collective consciousness.
Yeah, so as soon as you get it inside your head, or you're getting told about the legal name fraud, the brain gets curious, like just Curious George. And then you'll go search the information. And once again, it's free will choice, everybody. Once you get that information, it's up to you to decide what is. But keep in mind that truth is truth. You cannot deny it. You'll try to lie to yourself, and you'll try to wrap your head around these things, and you'll try to go to stuff like I was searching on the Facebook about a post that was sent out with the billboards that's going up all to the UK, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, even in the center of the city of London. And we got countless of billboards going up. Now, this Facebook guy that found the legal name fraud billboard started to wonder what it was. We actually gave him the information to Google legal name fraud, and that it was illegal to use a legal name. And you got people like Robert Menard. What the fuck?
Hey, so listen, there's a rumor some shit disturber was going to show up on your wee show today. I wonder who that is. I wonder when they're going to show up. Anyway, I guess we'll see when they get here. Anyway, hello. Oh dear, I have never worked so hard in my fucking life, I'm telling you. These born-again Christians are as thick as 2 short fucking planks. It's right in front of them and they can't see it. But anyway, they got half the story. Hey, let's waste it all. All right, whatever, suit yourself. Listen, I don't do this very often, as you guys are well aware. It's a blue moon, apparently. Whatever. I figured if someone was going to put it together, show the decency and show up. Getting back to what you were saying, yeah, all 5 countries of the British Isles, the billboards have went up in. Ireland, well, 6 actually, if you want to get technical. Ireland split in 2 with Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. That's I always see Ireland as one. Yeah, I'm Irish. What else, right? Then, of course, you have Scotland, England, and Wales, and London. You know, the country of London. Everyone seems to fucking forget when they're talking about this. But anyway, you know, just to, you know, bring it to the front again, to remind you that the city of London is a country. So it's talk about arrogance and pride. Oh, look, it's made itself its own capital city of its own country. Inside the capital city of another country, it doesn't think that highly of itself now, does it? Sounds like a Lord Rothschild's kind of game, you know, the child of Rothschild. Why can't Christians connect that? You know, it's like it's right there in front of them. Same with Muslims, Muse line. You got to understand where all of this stuff came from and what you're dealing with in the legal sense, and easy to prove. Just, you know, I shot the Sharia with the Baal temple worship bailiff and Sharia. That's why they have bailiffs and sheriffs. Okay, it's the old ploy of Baal temple worship from Sumerian Babylonian times. That's been, you know, transfused again and again and again through Roman law, through canon law, through whatever fucking law they want to, you know, try to derange 10 simple rules of living, of which one, if you get one, you got them all solved anyway. And it's to understand that if you're looking outside of yourself for an answer in accordance with going along with someone else that's doing it wrong, and just because they're getting away with it, that's okay, is not the way to generate and, you know, prolong and proliferate life. That is actually a proliferation of death. Now, this is logic that people cannot understand on a human scale, because for some reason this is quantum, where I just see it as common sense. Put yourself in the shoes of the one that's having the deed done to, and try to see it from its throat. Then you'll understand what it means to live amongst these war-torn, whore-torn by the, you know, Middle Western jihadists on their Christian fucking, there they go again, you know, and the Jew is sitting right in the middle, the self-hating Jew, Rothschild, who uses Jews as, you know, the victim fodder. And, of course, Jew law and Baal temple worship, bringing it all back. So they have the victim club, and you better feel sorry for us or else we'll sue your legal name that I don't have. Actually, they gave me one, the fucking idiots. Last one on the planet you wanted to give me a bar card, or anyone a bar card, was me. Because that's a problem when you're a guest of the Lion of London. As in a citizen, honorable, as in granted. Oh, look. I got handed the key to the city, Jane Doe-755. A lot of these Christians are talking about the number 17. Stack it up, shill I, ill I. It's simple, 1771. It's the shilling of your mind. It's also the ill eye, the ill eagle eye, the eye of the Roman, okay, the conquerors. That's who you work for in the Roman your boat for. You're roaming around looking for some money to pay your dues, because you always got to pay your dues at the club, right? So that's exactly what the game is, and it's got you razzled and dazzled, and all too often I, you know, what more can I tell you? I don't care what you think. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you think you know. But until you know this, you don't know shit, man. You don't jack shit. Because I thought I knew something way back when. And I've found things on my, well, our path, actually. If you want to get down to the literal, I can really melt your minds. But I'll keep it as normal as you're used to, you know, for the sake of newer people showing up. But those that know me really know me, and they know my twin nature, and the Kate and the Keith, the traveling twins of Revelation that opened the seal, using the hows of, you know, David to lift the lifeboat up. It's a story, you know, David and the kill the Goliaths. They like to go and lieth here, and they lieth in that bed, and they tell lieths about everybody else, and of course themselves, by saying, no, it wasn't me, I didn't do that. Yet in their memory, as you look in your own mind, your own sinful mind, you know all the things that you did that you need to repent for, rewrite your life. It's not about the mistake, it's about the repetition of it. It's the, put the guns down and leave the fucking things down. Have a little faith, and, oh, God, how did you get here? Mom and Dad, some guy spat some sperm into some vagina somewhere. Is that how you see it? You one of those Darwinian creationists? You know, oh look, you know, it's, you know, one side of the coin you got some fucking crazy that, you know, somewhere, and on the other side of it, they got monkeys developed into, well, they're both right. You just got to get the stories together and see what really happens. And creation is a wonderful thing, and that's why we're the one-door twins, the Wonder Twins. We'll show you the one door to get out, and if you don't want to get out, well, good for you. Fucking hang around in hell. I don't care. I do. I cared enough to tell you, so I don't have to care beyond that. Because I cared enough to, well, I know a lot of others that cared enough to sacrifice their entire mother fucking lives for you. And all you can do is bitch and complain about, oh, you know, this and that, whatever. You should see when I'm reading some of the comments you morons make. It's like, maybe you make, and hear the fucking whiny little 5-year-old talking about, well, yeah. I actually don't tire of blocking people. I really don't. It's, I'm having a bit of fun on one of the threads right now, just a lot of intellectual buffoons that give them 5 minutes of reading my story or about a 3-minute conversation with me. I'll melt your fucking mind because you won't have the balls to open your mouth when I'm talking. You can argue all you want, but that just proves that you're a buffoon and unreasonable and certainly unruly, because not only will you not follow the 10 Commandments, fuck God, you're saying, fuck Satan, you're even better than Satan. I'm going to use that legal name, you know, baby contract from mom and dad that were on, you know, legal name, birth certificate, baby contracts. That's your contract. So you want to understand what evil is. Evil is, you know, a dirty old man that's contracting with a baby to make sure that when that baby has their baby, that baby gets to fuck them too. And yeah, it's just really sick. It's the world of pedophiles and rapists, the money whores and the harlots, all the deviations and deviants of the conscious mind laid bare before your eyes where you can make a choice, Pinocchio. You coming out of there, says Jiminy Cricket? Or are you going to hang around and be the fucking mule that you already are? Mule tied up in fucking knots. One Gordian knot. It's illegal to use a legal name as a legal fact. And that's how they rule the courts and the minds of man, because without that one little thing, they can't get you in a permanent state of I don't know who I am and you're using stolen property. You were never given Crown permission to use that. Mommy and Daddy said it was okay. Apparently your mommy and daddy are fucking lawyers, aren't they? No, they're not. Oh, look, practicing law and sorcery without a license. What people don't understand is the Bible is a legal case study book. And I laugh when people go to the Old Testament looking at the case study of what the Jews did fucking wrong all the time. And then we get to the second book, the New Testament of the trial, where the innocent said, I am. You know, that's what those fucking wankers call me. Just me, I am. I can be whoever I choose to be. You don't put a label on me. You see me by my actions, right? Simple enough. Mind you, there's not many get a chance to see much of me anymore, unless you're hanging around Facebook, YouTube, or Skype. Other than that, this is a rare occasion that I'll come out and actually do some talking. And I don't mind doing the talking. And you'll hear me swing into, hey, how's it going, everybody? You know, me. And, of course, I have to get it real for everybody in the very eloquent and, you know, the elocutionary aspect of the Canadian accent that just tells you straight fucking up, eh? What's going on? Rob Manhard, born to fucking steal, that one. And again, these are all the pitfalls and the traps and the fools along the way that thought they could distract me. No, over here, Kate, over here, do this. No, there's a problem with that. What's the problem? The legal name. It's somebody else's copyright, man. I'm a songwriter. I know copyright law. I had a publishing company. Simple. You use somebody else's copyrighted shit without their permission, they take you to fucking court. Well, why doesn't the Crown do that? Because that's how they're fucking you morons. They can't see the The nightingale, I love my nurse, as the nurse is sliding the bayonet. Just as they're getting ready to be healed, slides another end. Oh, you've had a turn for the worse. Better stay on that bed, says fucking killer nightingale. Yeah. That's your doctor, just to keep you alive, unhealthily long enough to make every goddamn penny they can out of you. They practice meat sorcery, legal, lawful, biblical, religious sorcery. It's all coded in the game with phonics. And I know a couple of people in the call here right now that are quite good at the phoenix flying from the ash game. Opened your eyes up pretty good, didn't it? Now that I've shut up long enough to let you talk. Oh no. I scared them away. Anyway, you guys there or what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get me going, huh? Yeah, this is why. Yeah, here, Tom, it's okay. You tell everybody. This is why Kate doesn't come on the air anymore. Yeah, you just can't handle it. No, people can't handle me. Seriously, they can't. It's not a fucking chance, man. Go ahead, hit me with something. Hit me with any subject. Watch me destroy you. And it's not because I'm like all that in a bag of chips. No, it's because I made it to the finish line first, and God gave me a big bag of fucking treats. I can see everything now. Yeah, but again, I had a special role to play because I've been kind of the bring teacher the apple kid all my life, best cup of the year and all that shit. Goody two shoes with an attitude. Anyway, there's no point in being a goody two shoes if you can't go out and nicky nine doors. You gotta be a kid. You just don't kill anybody when you're doing it. Stupid. Like, fuck, man, life is so simple. Everything good with you guys? Oh, all good?
I'm good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, as Mama Kate comes in, you kids all right? There you go. Cheers. I know, that's all I care about is, like, I speak lightly of it now with you guys, but I gotta tell the whole world this. What the whole world doesn't understand is the amount of abuse that you guys have had to deal with. From me, like I had to beat the shit out of myself to get this out, really just get it right down to the nitty gritty where, listen, we're doing some laundry, you got some deep stains, I got to get them out. So when you got people like Fiamma and Dom and Rose and Chuck and Chris and a whole bunch of others, too many to mention, the very close ones, and Nala and all, the very tight circle of the ones that have been there a very long time with me on this walk, that have in real time witnessed the things that people will listen to now. You were there when those things happened. You heard the panic and the fear in my voice, and while I was literally on the run for dead, no legal name, as I was unfolding this with the, literally the fucking devil hot on my heels, until, of course I stopped, and that was it. March 14th, 2014. No, fuck off. I got a radio show to do. And off the cops ran, and never did they return. Would never dare come near me. I have nothing to talk to dead people about. Anytime anything like that ever comes up, I'll be the first one on the phone or on a fucking email to let you know what a criminal you are. Like, for example, how many journalists have contacted me, and my standard email is this: listen, don't think that because there's an email you can just contact me unsolicited. No. If you got a legal name, BBC senior journalist, junior journalist, I don't fucking care what newspaper, goddamn fucking dead corpse you work for. You get a fucking lawyer to contact, Jane Doe-755, if you want to talk to this girl. You talk to your mommy and daddy, and you get them in line. You make it all fucking legal and stuff, seeing as that's what you're looking for. Oh, you want to play it by the book, honey? I can write the motherfucker. True story. Anyone want to second that motion? Yeah. I know a few people. No, don't fuck with Kate when it comes to legal or law. She'll tear you a new one. Yeah, because I'll show you how much of a fucking liar and a killer you're associated with you are. Yeah. Yeah, legal name. Oh, look, that's how they print money to make bombs and kill people. Oh, are you part of the legal name? And, oh, just a second. Fuck Jesus and the blood you want to plead by saying, oh, you're going to come and save this fucking sinner? No. Yeah, when you stop signing, Senor, of the Roman Church, then, that's when the blood of Jesus pays for your trip across. Those that cut the paper idol of Baal temple worship's head off, i.e. the legal name, the Sharia law thing, that you are all part of and worshiping and don't even know it. Because you didn't do your homework. I did. But at this fucking, literally 7 years, all I do all day, like I said, I've never worked harder in my life trying to get through to these monkeys. The dreams are easy to interpret. Holy shit, they're easy. And if you took 5 minutes and had a look at something outside of your fucking religion, emotional, oh my God, Jesus is going to save me, and I'm a big sinner, and I'm just going to go out and keep my Visa card high and stay with my mortgage, my death pledge, and all, yeah, and that's all okay. You might as well stand there and just slice a fucking child's throat in front of Jesus. Just do that. And you wonder why God gets angry. Well, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on around the world right now. And I got this sphere movie thing happening where when I go to sleep, I wake up. It's, oh, look what happened. Yeah, I do a lot of catnapping these days, I must do a lot of shaking in my sleep. But anyway, that's another story. True story nonetheless. Just one you can't handle because you don't know my story, and you don't know Dom's, you don't know Fiamma's, and you don't know Vita's or Rose or Jacques or Chris or Nala or Cass or whoever. You don't know their story. I do. And I can sit around a pub night any day of the week with them and go, yeah, I know what you did for the walk. I know what you did. You stood. And who shall be able to stand? Well, they did. What's wrong with the rest of you guys? What's wrong with the rest of you saying no to murder, death, kill gang called legal satanic death cult? Oh, it's the merchant of Babylon, the harlot of commerce. Can you not connect these things? Oh, the wonders of what you can get with your worthless money. Well, we got a lot of billboards, eh? What a team. Yeah. Javolt. Javolt, indeed. You just have to know who and why and what, and that would all make sense to you. But, a lot of people are wondering, ooh, none of your business. Good kitties. True friends.
Soon be a walking billboard in the Netherlands.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, by the way, thanks to whoever sent the fivers into the PayPal. That goes out to all these guys. I don't touch any of that. I've actually, that PayPal personally has cost me more to have that than it's ever brought in. And it's for all of you, and I'm glad that you guys are still, on occasion chipping in. And I'm not even going to bother saying what it is. If you need to know, you'll find it. That's how, much we care about it. But I'll tell you what it does, because every time that happens, it goes out to one of these guys, and they put it to good use, either for Skype credits, to do shows and, get some T-shirts or whatever. And, of course, I make sure that they get an ice cream cone to go with it, because you got to, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, but also all play and no work makes Jack a duller boy. So that's the duller hides red dragons that end up burning in their own houses. Crazy place. Yeah, they do crazy things to journalists, Tatler. Yeah, anyway. A lot of the current stitching that's going on right now, guys, is stitching so tight. For those that are new listening here, what I'm talking about right now is simply this. Time echoes, all right? It repeats in an echo. And you can see it through a phonics time code. I deciphered it. And it's really easy to read. It just takes a bit of practice. Once you understand that the 7, 9, 11 and the 8, 10, 12 combination that opens the slide rule for the calendar, that's the July and the Aug used you. once you know how to slide those around, you'll understand how things are working. And September 1st is a pivot date, along with June 15th. They're the two main pivots on the calendar. So I fold time throughout those two. And I can stack all the chessboards on top of each other and look right through all of history and see the one common thread. And just do that on each level. You pick a battle, you pick a war, you pick a religion. I don't care, a story, whatever. I can do it with everything. And that's what this code enables you to do. It doesn't take much to do it. It's once the eyes get open to the wonder of what you're really saying, you have no idea what you're saying. Hey guys, isn't it crazy?
Totally.
Yeah. Blows your mind though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You say what the fuck a lot, all the time, Okay,
Oh, yeah.
and then once you know me, then it all really makes sense because I can show you who the cater and the waiter is. I can show you the twin Tigris, Euphrates rivers. Look, they're at the Euphrates. The Kurds and Whey just got pushed to the other side of the river. Scales have just adjusted on the other side of the Euphrates because the us said we don't need the Kurds' weight anymore. And the Kurds are getting a little bit upset about this. So you can see the Turkey 3 strikes, your out rule starting to come in to play. But wait a minute, that's baseball. No, I'm talking about the Turkey strikes, bowling. The games are about to begin. The Rio de Janeiro, yeah, Scarface, Gandhi, Pacino, Gandhi, Mahat, Makot, we're out of here. All right, so that when you understand the wonder of things, that's when the true creation, Wonderland, opens up for you. And I have such a hard time trying to get this across to people because they're asleep. Illegal name. They got numbers and figs in their head, figs and nums. That's it, right? Oh, I've got to go to so and so on such and such a date with such and such amount of money for such and such a reason to pay so and so about this and that, and that's your life in the legal death cult. At the end of the week, you don't know how many numbers you have to make up so that you can keep the who's who and the clubs that you like. And what kind of a life is that? Since when did neighbors pay each other to have a game of soccer? Huh? Like, what the fuck? You can't organize it amongst yourselves? I watched this girl talk about Louisiana and the flood, and her husband's down there, and we needed some donations, and $240 was sent in, and it was $140 for the motel. It's like they're price gouging. Of course, that's what the Jews do. Time of trouble, fucking give me your wallet, honey. And whatever happened to someone showing up with their shirt sleeves, rolled up, got their truck and their tools, and said, I'm here to help. And then, by chance, I don't need a motel, I'll sleep in my fucking truck, which I did many times. Okay? Like, I don't know why they need a motel. It's kind of different now. I slept in my car and my truck. I slept in tents. Part of this game, didn't have the truck to do in this one. It would have been a lot more comfortable. I had the king cabin, had like a little bed in the back. Honda's not the easiest thing to sleep in, but whatever. I've got a very bumpy couch now. I'm happy. So anyway, point being, where was I, Don? You guys remember? That's a problem with me. Whee! Free thinker. Tinkerbell. Anyway, I was talking about the turkey and the 3, right? So all of these things are all wonderful, eye-opening things that you begin to see, and it's like you see the rhythm and the pattern of what's happening, and then you look at the world and you see how deadly, evilly serious it is, and then you see the comic side of it too, because this is the funniest horror part 2, ER2, Elizabeth Reigns twice, right? This is the Elizabeth Ash, right? So don't worry, they already know they're doomed and they're damned. It wasn't the high and mighty that we're after here. No, they're toast. They know it. Okay? They're just living it up, as evil would. Right to the bitter. Well, wouldn't you? Of course. So you play fair. All right, evil gets a chance to live it up before it goes into its It's doomed. So welcome to the live it up phase of the, oh look, it's introduction day to hell and heaven, because the world can be a beautiful or a horrific place, yes. What changes it? Your communities, you. It's not about who's moving into your neighborhood and what religion or color they are. The simple fact is, if you want to move into somebody else's neighborhood, you're the visitor and you change to them. Okay? That's how it works. You don't bring your shit like the Jews want to sell you and then make it a multicultural society, because the cultures don't mix. They gel. But they got to be kept at a distance. Familiarity bred that contempt, and there you are. The contempt is bred within you. Between the languages and the colors and the religions and the cults. Doesn't matter who you are. It's all the same results. It's a fucking mess. Because you strayed from the cult that was yours. Okay? The original culture. And that was the test to see if you would. Would you migrate away from the truth? Would you find the dazzling world of hell so dazzling that you would never awaken from it and find yourself here today going, oh, that sounds oddly familiar. Like an echo. And that's what time is. It's an echo. You can see the same things at the same time of year. They go to war in the springtime. They try to anyway. Sometimes they go to war in the fall, but that's the springtime part 2. The thing is, with the springtime part 1 is the summer. They can take that war all the way through the fall. The second spring, the second front. And you can see these things playing out right now with Russia and Turkey. And, well, there's Merkel getting booed as she comes into Czechoslovakia, where not that long ago Hitler was cheered. He was cheered coming into Austria. He was cheered coming into Czechoslovakia, invited no less. He was cheered coming into these places, not jeered. So that's what you get when you create monsters. You get monsters that provoke them. And the real monsters sit like bulldogs, chewing on an old bone. Hey, Rothschild, Churchill. Yeah. Who was? Yeah, it's right. Princess Diana. One of yours, right, honey? Yeah, we know all about it. I know the bloodlines. I can track the Stu Warts and the Jack Cobbs all the way up and down their fucking beanstalk. They're the ones being stalked now. And don't worry, I already stalked them to they're done. So I'm just watching the O-bomb wrap itself up. And that's exactly the flash in the pan they're going to pull. They've already had 2 strikes. Right? Twice the nuke has been used in open warfare against a civilized population. And don't ever call yourself a civilian if you're a legal namer, because you're part of the grinding war machine. Okay, I don't care if you're serving fucking donuts to the military you call cops. You're armed, you're military. End of. Okay? Cops are just, military for people. That's why they're the highest order of power on the front line planet when you're dealing with life, because hey, a cop can't touch you. Not going to be too many lawyers, judges, or kings or queens you're going to have to talk to. You might as well talk to the assholes at the front door and tell them it's illegal to use a legal name. And no, I can point your gun at me all you want. You can't force me to take on a contract with a minor written by a minor. What are you guys, double criminal evil? And they get that real quick. The general populace and the angry, I want my fucking treats people that want their rights and their Second Amendments and their UKIP, you sleeping, ass leap off the cliff as usual type people, they stay asleep. They stay asleep and they don't understand it. They can't understand English, and I use all forms of English, from street guttural to get it through your fucking mind so you understand what I'm saying. It's got feel to it. And I say it in the most polite Queen's English, if you wish. You know, I cover the gauntlet. I can speak to you all. And why wouldn't I? Why would you separate yourself by saying, oh my gosh? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Says it better. You know, what do you feel? Why are you so offended by sounds? Oh, right, they're definitions, deaf in eye shuns, because you're blinded with your ears. You've been taught to be an emotional reactor, a little atomics. Yeah, Tom, duality, I see. At Tom, I see. So you're at the duality stage. Tom, boy, that's the boy, girl. This is the twin fractal that you can get with me, right? The transender. Right. You hear the rabbis talking lately, well, you know, this whole transgender thing that they were talking about is a lot different than they just came out with the article. It said, yeah, you finally started to tell everybody the truth, aren't you? Yeah, that, you know, gender's a bigger thing than what penises and pussies think it is. Stuck in the meat suit world. Who cares where you pee? But I get it. Boy, do I get it. No, I got my own bathroom. That's it. Anyone can use it by all means, but there's only room for one in there. The door closes and locks. Yeah, right. So if you do that, you don't have to worry about public bathrooms, because what are you doing out away from your family so long? Your children that are being raised by criminals in schools that are sticking them with needles. What? Fuck, they're going back to school in California already? Wow, how exciting is that? Woo, a whole July. You only get 1 month of summer holidays in your mind, right? Yeah, most of June, most of August, but it's still only 1 month. At least where I come from, UK. Summer holidays was July and August, didn't fucking count. And isn't it funny? That was the fun times, and then the rest of the year you're working your ass off. So why not put them both together? Make summer holidays outliving learning about life and understanding each other's community, the school. Bring them together instead of building little boxes and sending your kids off to be programmed by demons with hatchets that turn them into 2x4s that march down the same gun-running, whore-popping-out babies for fucking killing machine meat grinders that you're doing. Is that too logical for you? Is that too big a stretch of the, well, that sounds like a pretty good idea, okay? Yeah, stop killing each other. Well, what about that? Well, maybe get along. Yeah, maybe get along. Yeah. Maybe, you know, not expect somebody or everybody to do your shit for you, which we're doing all the time, you know? You hear people talking about the billboards. It's like they, you know, are at a restaurant putting in a fucking order. I'll tell you what, just by yourself, you want to do that, you go to your bank account, and you go to your fucking sign maker, and you go and see what it takes to put one of those up. And then we'll see, you know, simple thank you to all those involved for doing it would just be better. And get it out there, you know. When people are taking photographs of these things all over, all the countries in the British Isles, lots more than you thought, that's what you're doing, is you're sending those billboards around the world. So put one up in California, email it there. Put one up in Toronto, email it there. Vancouver, Chicago, fucking Detroit, I don't care. Kokomo. Yeah, nice one, eh? I fucking hate Starbucks. Can you tell? Oh, that one put a smile on my face. But again, you know, people are okay. Get in the bathroom. Weren't we just talking about bathroom stuff? You can make this up, eh? How are the headlines working for you guys? You seeing the stitching pretty good?
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah.
Coming to boiling point.
Oh, yeah. So here, I'll ask you guys this. Can you just, I seem to be a rather interesting individual to know, yes?
Mm-hmm.
We'll just leave it at that?
Yep.
I got some good ideas, and, you know, I'm always right for some reason?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Weird, eh? You know, not that I'm, you know, it's a big deal. It's like, isn't just truth best? You know? It could make it complicated, Fiamma. I really could. It's so stupid. You know, like think of the logic of that. Hey, truth makes you. Well, why don't you just be right all the time? And then look at all the stupid people trying to be right and they're wrong. Well, because they're basing their whole life from the point of a lie. Nothing could be truthful if you do that. That's the part you guys figure it out. Look at you go. Woohoo! Oh.
They can't help it. They can't help it. They're tangled in it.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, too, is I'm not someone to be tangled with. Period. You know, and even the closest kiddies will tell you that. I have zero tolerance for everyone. Everything. Right? But I'll tell you, when you're doing the job, I'm a bit of a dream to be with some days. Most days, like with this, you got to remember, every one of you that's working with a legal name, you're saying, fuck you, Kate, I'm really glad that your daughters got taken from you and your home's ripped off and all that. And fuck you that you never get them back. Because I don't care. I got mine and I got all my shit. And I'm supposed to not be uptight about that. And I'm not. I am, but I'm not. You know, it's okay. I get why. But don't expect any, you know, accolades if I tell you the truth that it's illegal to use a legal name and you want to argue with me trying to think that you want to get your kids back because this and you want your house back because that and all the rest. You're not going to get any sympathy from me. You'll get empathy and you won't like it. You will get exactly how that feels from me because I know. I went through it. So the truth is, I'm trying to save you the bother. Oh, what a nice, you know, what a nice guy. Yeah. I thought so, you know, but you know, apparently I'm a cunt. But I am, and I know that. I have to be. You can't let anybody slide on the truth. Your compassion rules you too much. It rules me enough. I know when to reel it back, but I know when to pour it on, too. And I will hit you with both barrels of a very fucking sharp bayonet shotgun right between the chest. And you will understand the fear of God, truth, for the very fine line each one of us and you, all of us, are walking. So we walk the straight and narrow. It's a narrow gauge, this railway. You know when you leave, you know, Germany going to Russia, it's two different gauges? Yeah, they actually have two different gauges across Russia going to China again. Orient Express. Look it up sometime. It's a fascinating story. You know, and that's the problem with this game, is there's only a certain length of railway track that you operate on. And no car can get on this railway without, you know, you got Kate on one end and Keith on the other. The Kate don't open up the Keith, and the Keith don't have a Kate open for you. So you're fucked on either end of that track. So get on the right track and understand that it's illegal to use a legal name. And just look at it. No, you just got to get the idea. I'm not saying go and jump through hoops and file paperwork and this and that and the other. No, read the fucking essays. Calm down. You know, I hear Paul beg, lie, cheat, and steal say it all the time. Calm down as he's screaming it. It's like, fuck, man. Woo, are you serious? Anyway, you know, take 5 minutes and just breathe. This is a rude awakening you're going to get hit with. Your whole world is going to turn upside down. You're going to see just how bad a sinner you are, how bad and evil, by association, guilty of everything that's evil in the world because you're part of that cult, that club, that legal name. And you expect forgiveness? Would you? Here it is. How many parents want justice because their child was murdered and they're at the lethal injection to make sure the fucker pays for it? Yeah. Yeah, same thing. Wouldn't you? Humans do it all the time. They dress it up and they call it war. You said such and such about my country, and we're going to, you know, kill you for it. And by the way, thanks for all your oil that you're, you know, now giving us because you bled for it. You know, you have to look around and see these people that are pointing fingers at themselves. I'm talking about, geez, that Paul Begley is pro-American monkeys in Cali right now. He's got looking after a grandkid because I think it's his son and his wife or his daughter, his husband or whatever. I don't know the situation. One or the other. They're both in the fucking military. How the fuck are you supposed to raise a child doing that, Paul? Why, just toss it on mom and dad again? Is that how it works? Just throw your shit on mom and dad all the time? I never did. No, I sorted it out for myself. Grown-ups do that. And until you're off the legal name, you're still considered a minor and a child of the states. Because you're over 18, your mom and dad legally have no further claim to you. Now you're really crown property. I freed mine before they got to that point, so there's no touching their souls at all. And that's the same for your children too, if you want it. And you can talk to others about whatever it is they think they need to believe with regards to spiritual quantum, simply quantum mechanics. Right? Spiritual is the all-mind way of thinking. It's rather infinite in scope. But there is a point that it folds in upon itself and returns out again. Right? That's kind of the breathing rhythm of the ebb and flow of creation. You kind of have to spend time really looking at these things to get the concept, the with God concept with 7. Right? Say ve-en, which is creation of truth infinite. So when you spend the time, and that's what you need to do. Humans want a spoon-fed. Here's everything you need. Shall I wipe your bum for you while I change your fucking... Oh, you're napping again, are you? No, you get up and you change your own diapers and do your own fucking dishes. And if you give a shit about anybody or anything, never mind you, okay? If you think and claim to call your children things you love, family things you love, people you love, then do it for them. Me, I could never do this for me. I could only do this for others. It's always been my way. That's my standard nature. I always make a better first mate than a captain, but forced to be a captain, no problem. I always take over the ship. It's the first mate's job. Captain's not at the wheel, first mate takes the helm. In this world, the fucking captain's sleeping and you're at the helm all the time. That's it, until you give the helm back to the real, one, true God. God is simply truth. The all that is truth, truth in quantum sense of spirit. That's it. Allness. I don't know how else to put it to you. I mean, as the Monty Python is incredibly huge. Yeah, you have no idea. It's beautiful. It's a permanent trip. You're on the surfboard of life, man, I'm telling you. But you're working for it. Like I said, I have never worked this hard in all my life. You can get up in the morning. Hey, any of you guys ever go out to work to an office? You know, leave for the house for the day and then go for 8 hours and then come home? You ever do that?
Yep.
Long time ago.
Yeah. So that's what I do. Only thing is, I don't have to go to the office. I just go to bed and wake up in the office. Right. So I never leave my office. Literally, I don't. I'm a hermit here, like crazy. But I know why. The more still I sit, the more dangerous I am. Yeah. No distractions. Straight focus, and it's just being the shepherd, getting out and writing to people and posting comments and just going to town and wait for people to turn around and spit back at you and just kind of go, well, that's the way it is. I told all you guys that are on this call right now, I told each and every one of you it's legal to use the legal name. What you did with it was whose choice, yours or mine?
Ours.
You did that, you know, it's a voluntary airborne here, right? You volunteered to join the airborne, yes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so when, you know, Commander or Captain Sobel kicks your ass up Currahee 3 miles up, 3 miles down, you don't complain. You puke your fucking spaghetti and you get it done, yes?
Yep.
Right, that's how we work in this fucking regiment, kids. Easy company. Oh, yeah, we're easy company to be around, but boy, oh boy, when it comes to business, we make easy company look like pussies. And I love that whole idea of the honor. And I could get into such a beautiful fractal about all of these things and how Hollywood has destroyed and stolen these lives again and again. They steal the lives of these young men. You know, one generation, let's kill each other. The next one, let's shoot movies on it. Kill each other, shoot movies. Kill each other, shoot. And all along the way, they're making money killing the bodies, and they're making money, you know, shooting the movies of the, you know, how they killed the bodies. So that's how the Jew makes the money and go round and round. The Holly Jude. Yeah, they would. Of course they would. Anything for a buck. It's their idol. It's what they worship. They think the most important thing in their world is the Sabbath. Sit around for fucking 2 days. Do nothing. No, it takes a bath to wash those robes. They just pronounce it wrong, but then they can't even speak yet. They're still slurring everything. Shorting out and hacking. You know, it's just a bad hacked program. That's all it is. Okay? It's cultural. It's nothing to do with personality. It's got nothing to do with an emotional outburst. Have a look at it. Can't you fucking see it? You blind? That's what it's doing. Then what is it doing? Okay, Dom, if it's doing that, what's it doing? It's doing that. Is that a judgment or observation? Oh, wait a minute. The one that's arguing with you has got all the judgments. I know. I'll just tell you the truth. Pretty simple to look at the world, isn't it? Just got to look at it the right way, without the emotions of your bullshit attached from how you were raised. I was raised Irish, fucking Protestant. All right, equate and fucking fuck the Pope and all the rest of it. All right, down to 12th there, I get the pipes way off and bam, fuck, I played in the pipe band for fuck's sake. You know, I play penny whistles. First thing I ever learned to play, for fuck's sake. I can play the sash better than most. All self-taught. All musical instruments I've learned are all self-taught. Why? Because I was interested. Sounds good, and I work with it. You know, so I got busy on that. Oh, I got busy being a pilot and a diver, too. What'd you do this lifetime, guys? Did you actually do anything? See, that's the problem with the resume. In French, it sounds so good, doesn't it? Avez-vous un résumé? Huh? Oui. Here's my resume. Same job as I was doing, just different. Thanks. In English, we say resume your fucking slave job. How are you going to change your life? By resuming your programs over and over. What does a doctor know about treasure hunting? A wreck at the bottom of the Caribbean. What does a pilot know? What it feels like to pull somebody out of the water and rescue them. Oh, a miracle on the Hudson. Pulled, 180 souls out that day? Yeah, quite the day. You know, all these different stories of unsung heroes, people that were just really good people, that are really good people. Look around you. They're everywhere. Can you not see the beautiful people in the world? Want to see them get ugly? Tell them it's illegal to use a legal name. Then the demon takes over.
Yep.
Or the angel, one of the two. You'll have the ones that say, fuck you! And they'll argue and want to come up with legal is not lawful. Of course it isn't. You know, and all the rest of it. They even say it. Legal isn't lawful. I know. That's the point. 10 Commandments is law. Legal is satanic religious cult that takes the 10 Commandments, slices and dices them into how to make money and break them all. Simple. Just get you to go along with it, and they'll go to church and worship their dead effigy and hope that the dead thing, the murdered man, that's what they're proud of, the murder. That's what Christians are celebrating. They're celebrating the murder. Oh, look, we murdered Jesus. We killed God. And they wear it around their neck. The cross is enough. Don't worry, I get the idea. I know that there's supposed to be somebody hanging on it. You know, it doesn't have, Jesus doesn't have to be there to know that you're proud of the murder. But that's what the saints, the Satanists, right? But you can't tell them that because they're so deluded in their thinking and the programming within it. And this is the grace, or the Katie Renee Ace, the grace of God. I know this. Can you get rid of the mark of the beast, legal name, and, we'll see on the other side? Or you just want to get left behind to visit Dr. Guillotine's 66-pound meat slicer. Yeah, 6 pounds blade, finely sharpened, down to 5/1000 of an inch, cuts through in about 3/1000 of a second. 60-pound weight on top takes roughly, I don't know what, 2-point-something seconds to drop. You'll just long enough to hear the, and that's it. But that's the other way across. You know, it's a tribulation thing. That's the tribulation of the saints. Yeah. I'm trying to save you the second death. That's what Jesus did. You know, save you the bother of it. Because in order for creation to fulfill itself, it must go through all of these different scenarios, these stories. This is all of creation played out in one movie right now. It's all going on right now, if you can open your eyes and see it. You'll never see anything, though, while you've got your ids closed. You're as blind as a bat. And all it takes is 5 minutes to sit down and go, well, maybe this crazy, tranny, fucking, whatever the hell I am thing, talking, has a point. Because it's not about me or what you think I or who I am. What am I doing? The acts of God or the acts of man? The acts of man, well, they think they're God. They have their own little rules of, well, okay, well, you killed somebody, but we'll have to have a look at why you did it. What do you mean? You're in the wrong place. No. I don't care if it's a child running out in front of your fucking car. You shouldn't have been paying better attention. What are you doing driving around in a weapon with 4 wheels under it? You got no control of your life. You're so out of it that you're not paying attention. Why are you going so fast? How is it not your fault? I didn't see the child that just ran. Oh, yeah, kids do that. Yeah, kids play. Did you forget? Too busy driving around your big fucking car killing kids? Is that your problem? Yeah, so tell me exactly why you should get away with that. Yeah, the Levites will ask you that. And they'll let you off with it. So it was involuntary manslaughter. Didn't really mean to do it. No, they didn't. But they did in their ignorance, and that's the problem. Ignorance is evil. The greatest evil of all is ignorance. That is doing something evil and not even being aware of it. That's like having your hand that you can't feel stuck in a door and someone slamming it shut on it constantly. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Because you can't see it. You're fucking Helen Keller with no feeling. And this thing is going on, but you can hear me talking, right? In the mind thought, hey, your hand's getting smashed there in the door. Oh, what? You have a hand. What? And then the feeling returns and you start to notice it. It's called the heart. And then all of a sudden your eyes start to open and you realize that, yeah, it's not your hand, it's your head getting slammed in that fucking door. Getting crushed to pulp. What are you going to do now? Oh, you're going to move, aren't you? That's right. Well, we're just trying to tell you how to get your head out of the door. It's getting smashed to pumpkin pulp right now. Because the idea, id, iya, e is consciousness, ya is direction. The id, iya, consciousness direction is dead. Id entity, separate thereof. Demonic, id, I demon, I robot, I demon. Rose, the egg of the salmon. Bought and paid for. So that's the life bought and paid for. You're the robots. Got it? So you're selling yourself short completely. Not only that, but your own children and your whole family line with it. So not only do these cool kitties and cool cats that walk the line and get themselves out, they pull out everyone. In case you're wondering who's coming back to have a little say with these assholes there. Okay? The aliens are real. Aliens. The gray apes, grapes of wrath. Okay? You hear Obama talking about the alien invasion that's going to be greater than Jesus, the story of Jesus Christ. What do you think you are, the be at all? Yeah. Welcome to the battle. It's over. Because the alien invasion is the to lean your soul invasion that's already conquered you, but it didn't conquer truth, and that's us that know it. And only once you know it can you make that claim. Until then, you have no idea. Ask me 5 years ago about this, and it's a night and day thing. Completely. Ask me 10 years ago. It's like, fuck off. Me sit here talking about this right now in the state of mind and knowing of, oh, wow. Nah, not going to happen. Furthest thing from my mind. I was just trying to make ends meet and keep everybody happy. Human-like. Same as you. I'm no fucking big deal. I really not. I'm as average is. Right down the middle, right, with the transgender and all. 50-50 all the way. Right? But I know who I am. I've always known who I am. And I wasn't what the birth certificate said. And certainly the address that was on the birth certificate doesn't exist anymore. It does, just somewhere else. I showed some close people, hey, this is where I was born. It's just trees and air now. It's beautiful. Right? The North Queen Street and Brougham Street corner. Yeah, the Broome, North Queen. Yeah, York. Yeah, just all of these things. I'm from the old York Street, not the new GNU York Street. That's the New Yorkers. They're crazy, those people. The New York Linees. Yeah, Linees. Imagine that, Obama going over to England trying to tell the Brits what they should be doing about that Brexit. Hey, look what they did. They got the Gettysburg thing going on with Donnie Trump there, Donald Trump Duck. And I like to call him Donald the Trumped Up Duck, which he is. Look at me and my airplanes and everything else. Yes, making plans for Nigel Farage to come over and have a little chat. And just had the reminiscent scene from the movie Gettysburg of the Englishmen sitting around talking about, the American Civil War. Well, we're more civilized now, and right. It's just see the tight fractal there. That's the English Civil War that just happened with Brexit, with the American Civil War that's re-happening right now. Right. It's exactly what it is. You've got a nation divided right now, completely. I got to tell you this: I've never in all of history seen Republicans and Democrats so divided as a political, culture. I have to look at it from the real side of things too. I still understand the real world better than you. I do. That's the problem. I can say that and actually mean it. And if you talk to me long enough about whatever subject you want to talk about, you'll see that yourself. And it's not because of me and some ego. It's nothing to do with that. Is there something wrong with knowing something? That's the problem. Apparently there's something wrong with that. Oh, it's your ego. No, I just know shit. Sorry about that. Somebody asks you a question, what are you going to do? Make up a story or just tell them the truth? Oh, I'll go with the truth. Is this too logical for people? You guys think this?
Apparently, yes.
I'm making sense to you, right? I mean, it's simple. Get on with your fucking day. Don't worry about it. You know what the mark of the beast is. You know what pisses God off. Just get on it and get out and have an ice cream cone while you're doing it. Have some fun.
Simple.
And guess what? Isn't it funny how everyone shows up at my table and the money always flows from me out? Isn't it weird? It just kind of bypasses me because I got everything I need to do my job. That's all I need. Sitting on a pillow in my pajamas right now, leaning back on a piece of shit 1960s fucking couch that is the most uncomfortable thing you can imagine. Talking on a computer right now in a piece of shit motel room, but I am gloriously happy because I'll tell you, there's some people that live in Rio de Janeiro that see this as paradise, and I'll tell you this right now, you wouldn't get Elizabeth Windsor in this fucking place if you paid her. That's the difference. I sit right in the middle. But I
should
understand.
probably just melt if you walk in there.
Oh, yeah. So the point is, to sit in the middle is to understand what it's like in the trenches. I'm in the trenches with you guys. I'm out there in the field all day, every day. Little Lieutenant Katie out there, bang, bang, banging, taking out Braycore Manor day after day, right? Blowing up the 105 cannons everywhere I can look, right? Grenades, you name it. I'm in there. Fucking dog company, go ahead. In and out of the trenches, I don't care, because one of the things I know is that when you climb out of the trenches from the legal name, thinking that others can control you, well, they can if you're an asshole. But I'll tell you, if you're just nice, getting on with your day, walking about, even that's just the case, who's going to say anything to you? And then you become the rude awakening for them. Because really, we're just everyday people. You are. I know you guys are. I know I am. You know, I've had some very extraordinary things happen to me, as you have. You know, I've had very good fortune in the gifts that I was able to have. You know, nothing extraordinarily like over the top, but nothing not extraordinary either. Kind of that, you know, fit in sort of thing. You know, I could sit on a stage with, I don't care. I don't care. I can sit on a stage with everybody and fit right in. No problem. Because it's not about the me or the you. It's about the, where are you and what do you do? Are you having fun? What's the reason why you're doing it? Is it for a buck? Or is it because your heart just says you have to? And, well, with me and guitar, music, and that's, my heart said I had to. Going and flying an airplane, my heart said I had to. Diving, my heart said I had to. I had to do these things. I needed to see it from that perspective. And each one of these things, although arduous in nature, rescue 2 diver, you know, this isn't about, an open water diver and I need to be rescued. No, rescue 2, I'll take care of that business. I can rescue instructors, dive masters, advanced divers, and open water divers, all alike. Even other rescue divers, as we were trained to. Okay, so it's not about the who you are, or what you are. It's about what you do. That's who you are. Because you can walk up to me all day long and say, like I laugh when cops ask for ID, like that's going to tell you anything. The only thing they're going to check is criminal record. If there isn't one, why bother? So that's the only way they can know you, right? Oh, you can come in, you've got that ID card while you're strapping a fucking bomb on you. Okay? They're blinded by this piece of paper that says you're okay to get past me. And if you don't have that, you can't get past me. I'm the other way around. If you do have that, you can't get past me. You show up at the gate with some ID legal? Well, I better know you, and you better be getting the word out, because there's only, I know maybe a dozen or so people that have that privilege, and it is a privilege. Because I know we all need to work together. So I work within all legal and all lawful means perfectly, because I have the means to do that. Legally speaking, I've got all the bases and angles covered. Legal, Jane Doe -755, lawful, that's just me. 10 Commandments, I'm good. I got a job to do, so do you, and we just do it, and it's all about waiting, and that's what waiters do. We wait and serve on others. But we don't get shit dealt to us. Don't worry, our waiters will hit you in the fucking head with their tray. I told them to, you ignorant motherfuckers that can't accept the truth. So don't expect them to be polite after the first 2 or 3 times of trying to be. You're the rude motherfucker that can't accept the truth. You can't take 10 minutes, 5 minutes to go and Google legal name fraud and go, wait a minute. Yeah, contracting with a minor, that's illegal. Practicing law without a license, that's illegal. Who gave you permission to use the legal name? No one, mommy and daddy. No. And I can stack these logics up in such a way that it's taken how many just to break through on the first few of you? I mean, I heard it once, I was good. Oh, yeah. British High Consul says, yeah, well, we don't want you breaking the law using somebody else's copyrighted material, okay? No, I don't either, but, you know. So that's why I got a very special, very, very rare, one-only passport for a trip to take Dad's ashes back to Ireland. As I promised. You can't go back on your word. I gotta tell you, it was one of the most terrifying fucking weeks I've ever had to live through. The weeks leading up to it, I can't begin to describe the gut churning and turning, knowing that, you know, getting bailed on at the last minute, that, oh no, how am I supposed to get from Dublin to Belfast without, oh yeah, anyway, it all worked out. Always does. But it doesn't mean I wasn't shitting myself. My daughter's with me. They've never been to Ireland before, and I was taking them to show them my home, where I was from, my roots, taking them up the places I loved as a kid. And they loved it. Go figure. I knew they would because I knew the cool places. You don't know the not cool places, and the family's cool. You know, I mean, what I know of it, knew of it. For a game, it was quite something. For who they are, well, they've got some, you know, reckoning to deal with. That's okay. I'm pretty easygoing. You know, I can see a lot of egg on a lot of faces and a lot of shocks and oh no's and all the rest of it. Could it be? The twins of Revelations are here? Yeah, as a matter of fact, we are. I've been for a while. 52 fucking years. Just took a while to get the code and get everything worked out. But no, we're here. It's a true story. You know, they thought they killed God. You know, je suis, I am. I'm here. You guys here? Go ahead, say I am.
I am.
There you are. Oh, there you are. And I know who. See, everyone knows who said what when. They didn't need a name. They know your voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need. And the voice of love, the voice of life is a simple one. Just be nice. Get on with your day and get the word out. You know, enough of the slavery, Satan. You're toast. I'm watching London burn. Oh my God. All the closed circuit TV cameras offline. Nothing like smashing the cameras out with, budget cuts. Yeah, that's what happens when you put a big hole in the bottom of their fucking money barrel, i.e. pull the cork on the bonds, which we did. That's what broke it. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah, see, you guys get the inside track. You know exactly why things have happened. Exactly why the markets are fucked. Exactly why religions are fucked. Exactly why this war and all the rest of it's playing out. You know exactly what's going on. Are you guys afraid, or have you got popcorn? I got popcorn. Yeah, me too.
I got tips today.
Yeah, you know. And people say, oh, what about all the people in the earthquake? And, well, yeah, it's a thing, earthquakes, and that says it right in the book. You might want to not be in a spot that's going to have lots of earthquakes, especially like Italy and around Mount Vesuvius and all the rest of it. The Seven Hills of Rome, they're fucking volcanoes. This whole boot is a volcano. Okay, so just North America, the whole left side of North America is a volcano. Yeah, I'm sitting on the Canadian Shield, big lump of rock. Talk about a floater, right? There's no volcanoes in Ireland, by the way. Just top of the mountain stuff, man. Basalt and granite. Top of the rock. That's it. Well, you know, Giant's Causeway. There's the bracelet right there. Yeah, all the fractals. So anyway, other than that, hopefully I haven't been too over the top. I think Shock's on the line there. Should get the mics open for these guys. Somebody else was already jumped in.
I wondered, no, because Dom said something about somebody calling from Illinois, but he or she didn't put the hand up, so.
Oh, somebody's got their hand up. No, somebody's got their hand up now.
Yeah, 734.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, who we got? Oh, that's nice.
Oops.
So how long have you been playing the bagpipes?
No, that's a tin whistle. It's a low one.
Somebody knows the bell's ringing.
Yeah, there's the drone. I'm not sure. There might have been a feedback on their part. Open their mic up again. Let's see. There, you okay now? Hello? That's a feedback loop on their phone line. You're going to have to call back in. All right, just hang up and call back in. There you go. Yeah, it's just a feedback loop. Yeah, it happens occasionally. Radio shit, man. I can tell by the frequency. I know of feedback. That's in the 6-8K range. See, I told you. Go ahead, give me something. I'll play with it. You should see how I can flatten a room with an EQ. You hear a pin drop across the fucking room on the microphone. Beautiful. takes time, though. It takes time. That's the problem. People won't take the time. They don't care. Oh, there we go. Hands up, 734. Here, I'll just grab it. I got it. Oh, there we go. Nah, it's still there. I'm not sure what it is. Are you on a? It's on a landline. Are you on a?
I'm on a cell phone.
Oh, okay, that's if you're on. Don't put it on speaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, how's it going?
Well, I had my headphones plugged in, so I didn't have to have the phone in my head. So that must have been it. No worries.
Well, there's a feedback loop going on there anyway. So, hey, what's up? What's going on?
I just I saw the show posting up, so I had the time. I'm here, so joined in.
There you go. Yeah. About time you guys showed up again. That's what you're saying to me. No, listen, I don't have much to say. How much more can I say to you guys? You know the job. The job's simple. You've got the main crew that's mobilizing everybody. Any questions, you come to Rose, Fiamma, Shocks, Dom, anyone, okay? Come to any one of these people, and there's a reason why I keep myself, not because I don't want to talk to you. I got a lot of work to do. You have no idea how much work I put in a day. You don't know what my work is and how much typing and writing and sorting and organizing I'm doing. All right? I work at a different level, and I have to keep up on things to keep everybody motivated. The cheerleader of cheerleaders, okay? That's my job. To keep the logic in perfect flow so that you can see it in as many ways as I can show it to you. That's my job. To show you that, wow, yeah, this is exactly the path you need to be on. It is. I know it is. It is. It's the only one that makes sense. Okay? Because you're not making any sense with it to everyone else, while everyone else is making cents and dollars and quarters and nickels. Okay, so it's about a mirror of the fractal that you're walking around in. Everything is backwards here. That's why you're so confused with life. It's beautiful. All the beautiful things of life are here. So is all the evil. That's why it's all backwards. So when you flip it the other way, you see it. And it is one of two things then. It is absolute fucking atrocious evil and glorious wonder that words cannot describe. That's how extreme it is once you split that 8 ball in two. And you will never see yourself while you are the id entity of another. That is a logical fact. You cannot be you if you are not you. You might think you're you. You might base your reality on I'm me and I am this, only this, and limit yourself to that. But when you look at who you are, the different range of everything that you are a part of, you are all of these things. How can you claim to be one of something? Human? Bouvier's dictionary, 1877, defines human as monster. Absolutely. Now, if a human is a monster, what is an inhuman human? That's someone who is evil. So you're already starting at a less than optimum level, at the human level. Humans are Noah's Ark animals. If you think about all of the different animals and their traits, look at yourself. Are you more like a dog or a cat? Are you willing to come forward and wag your tail and get beaten like the dogs always do? Puppy will always come back. And eventually it will bite, and then you will put it down. Why? Because it was your fault. You trained the dog to bite. How? By beating it. And then you kill the dog. That's a double tap. How is that fair? You see, your warped sense of justice is gone out the window. So the cat, look at cats and dogs. They're two diametrically opposed. A cat, yeah, come to you when it feels like it, much like my kitties understand me. I'll come to you when I'm, if I need something, you rub my fur the wrong way, don't worry, the claws come out real quick. But like a puppy, I will come back. On the cat's terms only. Right? And that's how it works. When you understand the nature of yourself, reigning cats and dogs within you, the male, female, the energy of the transgender, the across genders, creation feminine, intent masculine, thought male, mind, heart, feeling female. in a masculine world. It's all male here. The body is just the mask you lean, you borrow. Take yourself for a test drive to see who you are. That's why you will have people that don't feel right as one or the other. But that's because of the truth of themselves. But in man's warped LGBT mind, it's all about dicks, pussies, okay? It's not about spirituality. They haven't got a clue. To them, it's all about, you know, man, wow, some weird people in that group. Like, fucking weird, you know? Me, I'm just a girl. Stuck in this. So, can't do either on either side. I've done all my physical game. What? Anything that I would do with anyone else is an abomination to me and to life and creation. You know, it's the whole thing about redemption and why Jesus came first, and then, yeah, okay, so that, you know, pay the price of that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no problem. Hurts like hell, but yeah, here we are. You can't kill life. It's indomitable. You can't. Go ahead. Are you alive? Can you not have a sentient thought in your head for 1 minute? Why are you sentiently thinking? What separates you from other animals? I'll tell you, there's only one thing that separates humans from the rest of the animal world. You have the ability to talk and reason. And build guns, or not. So what's it going to be, humans? Still in the predator-prey role of the game? Yeah, that's the evil dogs. They never came out of the wild kingdom, mutual of Omahas. You know, crazy shit, man. That's the animal that the human is, right? So are you coming out of that and bringing all those animals into your right, know yourself? Are you bringing it into your own ark to understand that when you're being a cobra and a weasel and a wolf and a lamb, right? A cow getting led to the slaughter. And just for a little side note for people in terms of the blood eating that they still like to do, that's the old temple worship. Sacrifice the animal, drink the blood. Much like the, very tall African tribe, the Watusi. Anyway, yeah, they'll, take a cow, stick its neck and drink a cup of its blood and stuff. The old rituals of blood drinking, and of course on the Sunday afternoon barbecue after going to the cult church to grab your blood on the way home at a McDonald's somewhere. While the kosher Jews have placed the curse upon it, labeling you with all the blood, the death, and the guilt. It's your contract. You eat meat, so you've agreed that it should die. At the farmer level, they just rape it from the farmer level up. That's to pass the buck to you. All the sin goes to you. The kosher stuff, that's to pass the sin to you. That's why they eat kosher. They know that the sin has been moved to the Gentiles and you guys. So they can eat their blood and not feel guilty about it. Unfortunately, kosher seal got lifted a while back, so they've been drinking as much blood as everybody else. They always have been anyway, these illusions of sorcery spells. Here's another one, too, that gets my goat. Any one of you motherfuckers want to use any of your sorcery lines, like plead the blood of Christ, or I plead the blood of Jesus, and all the rest of these sorcery fucking satanic terms you've been taught? Yeah, you better stop. Okay? Yeah. God's holy channel, Echo Boy, you better stop. But you won't. So I can look at some people and go, well, at least there's the guillotine, so I always have hope. That's the joy of the guillotine. I have hope. Yes, I do, because you won't cut the doll's head off, you won't listen to reason, because you're programmed in a religiocosis, sold the fairy tale of the Bible by the robe-wearing fools that have you dancing around like a fucking idiot. Speaking in some fucking, I don't know what the fuck, tongues they call it. Baby talk. Jabber. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. You're not impressing me, I assure you. No, not at all. No, you're making a fool of yourself. Your little hats, your little kippas, they don't fucking impress me. Your robes, your big long scrolls, and your shawls, and your, lying. Prophetess Martinez, your lies. Oh, the Lord said I have to stop. And I said, I'll give her a day or two. Same as the Kirk jerking off Canton, Ohio debt payer. Their work is done. I love these people that say their work is done. Hey, guys, eh? Oh, my work for the Lord is done. No, don't worry. If you're working for the Lord Rothschild tomorrow, you can go to work or take your government check, one or the other. You're still working for Rothschild unless I've given you the clearance on it. And you guys know how the clearance works, and I'd show you how to do it, and you're free and clear. You got to get the clearance. You got to be certified by Kate. This is the birth certified Kates that you get, right? I didn't certify the other ones, the birth certified Kates that you think you are a legal namer. No, I told you that's fraud. So they're all copy Kates. They're not the real thing. I'm the real thing. I'm the co-key, the child with life. Coke, the real thing. Simple as that. All right? And I have a rather interesting role to play amongst humanity, obviously, in kind of a weird way. A little bit weird for me, of course. Yeah. You should try sitting in my skin for a minute and get a handle on this. Kind of, simple truth. Changes your world. Change everybody's world for the better. It's one less bullet Satan can buy using your blood. Because the minute you get the clearance from me, that bond is canceled, and that's blood debt with a big gaping hole that's just draining Satan to hell through it. So if you can think of all the kids standing along the dike with their fingers in, you're the ones that pulled your fingers out. And don't worry, the Netherlands is flooding.
Yep.
Yeah. It's flooding, all right. I know a certain Netherlander that can fucking flood the world with some truth, eh? Hey, honey, let's go to the movies. We'll go Dutch, all right?
Uh-huh.
There you go. I'll buy. That's going Dutch in this world, so why not, right?
Yeah.
It's a simple game, I could tell everybody to go back 6-7 years ago, radio and stuff, listen to some stuff of mine, early days of the journey, and listen now. Pick it up a couple of weeks out of every year, and just listen to the journey itself. And terrifying, scary every step of the way. I had to do it alone. Like in the physical sense, I had to do it alone. Because anyone that ever showed up, they were just looking for something from me. And I was left with less than I came with. Right? Left more behind, always. Far more behind than I ever was able to leave with. And one by one, each of them picked my pockets somewhere. And that's okay. But at least they had the chance to know that I was there. To say, hey, listen, I love you. And this whole world's gone to hell in a handbasket. And could you give me a hand to try to get my, kids set free from this satanic world? Maybe one day they'll actually listen in on the show or something and understand that it's for them I've been fighting this whole time. And by the grace of God, you guys are so lucky I have those two girls, because without them, you were damned. The only thing that kept me going, the only thing that kept me going was life itself. And when I hear someone talk about her dad and how distant she is from her dad, and they were getting along, and then her dead brother comes up, and I'm thinking, honey, you're not alone enough yet. You need more loneliness than that. Because a father without a daughter's love, how selfish of you. Well, my girls have a different situation, right? It's kind of weird with me. But I understand. I know exactly why things happened. I know exactly why people reacted the way they did, and rightly so. You know, I had a path to clear to make sure I was alone for a reason, a very specific reason, to be alone at the end of the game. In the power of one, standing alone and on a lifeline of family from around the world that I've never met, not in person. Don't you find that miraculous in itself? I do.
Yeah.
You see, so we came from a long way apart to be a very close way together. And here we are, every one of us. And I've never met any of you. Not in the flesh. Where my own family had me for a lifetime. I'm not talking about the girls and stuff. I'm talking family growing up and all the rest of it. Friends and all the rest of it. Let me ask you one question. What do you think they're thinking of me right now? As I speak always and think only always of all of you and all of them. I'll be the furthest thing from their minds. I will just be a memory on occasion when songs come up. And then, of course, music. Oh. You see any flying planes? Yeah. You'll diving ocean? Yeah. You'll yes. I will always be in the periphery. There will be flash drives of me in your memory. But that's it. Not the focus of your day as you are the focus of mine. And that's okay, too. It's not about... see, that's the thing about love. It's unconditional. You're the one that puts conditions on it. I don't. I'm speaking for the general population. I know my kiddies. They fucking love everybody. They took it on the jaw, just like me. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Best job there is.
Yeah, it's got its days, doesn't it? It's like, oh, another day of this, huh? Yeah, another day of this, and, you know, sunny and share the truth. It's simple. It's sunny and Shiite, sunny and shit. I don't care. Whatever you want. Just understand the game, and people, you got to learn to lighten up. And I do mean that. Lighten up. Because really, when people want to talk to me in comments and stuff on Facebook, I'm thinking, I don't fucking know you. Why does what I say matter to you? What do you got to prove? What do you got to prove to me? That I care that you care that it's illegal? Of course I do. But if you don't care, it's what you don't. I don't care. You're the one that makes the choice. I put a post up earlier. Here's exactly what it means. It's simple. And of course, it's truth. As simple as I can write it for you guys. Because if you don't give a fuck about your life and the lives of those you claim to love, well, at least I cared enough to love even you by telling you one thing that will set you free. As you wish, your choice matters to you more than it does to me. My choice to live mattered as much as telling you the same thing. What you do with truth is your call, your judgment and choice via the act of choosing and doing that. Con, meaning with, prefix. Tract, on, right? Tracks. Contract, that's a track you're on. It's illegal to use a legal name. Matters to every living thing in reality. True story. How important that is to you is how important you are to life on those scales of just is. It's just the way it is. It is what it is. And you choose the scale of just is by what you do. Harm another, well, the truth is, the just is balances back. Golden rule. Don't plant an apple seed expecting a pear tree. Okay. You're going to get what you plant. You choose, or what it is. It is what it is, and ID is what ID is. It's that thing. You choose to live a deed-dead life. You know where that plot leads. The same plot, the whole you. Yeah, that's a whole you in the graven image. Yeah. The whole you and the whole you. It's double hole. Double hole in one. Double one in whole. That's what the twinning of the legal name does. It attaches you to a sorcery demon. You literally have a demon entity attached to you. That's the spell. That's what the Baal temple worshippers did, to bring the dead back and to inhabit your minds think of the body snatchers, pods. Human bodies are pods. Right? They come out of dead flowers, backwards. Mm-hmm. And they look alive and talk and walk and everything else, but this is the majesty of creation when you understand it. So you know where that plot leads. The same plot that's a whole you in the graven image. All the best to you and your choice. Whatever. Your call. Legal name? Oh, well, you know where that goes. As long as you're happy with that, I'm happy with you. Not what I would do. Okay. So no argument from me. So don't think you're going to have one with me, because you don't. Because I know it's illegal to use a legal name. I lived the experience on a level you can't even fathom. I know a few others that did too. Yeah. So all the best to you and your choice. Like, really, I fucking care? Yeah. As a matter of fact, you're reading how much I care or listening right now. Kate and Keith, the one-door twins, don't miss the lift. The drop of 66 pounds with a hairline edge on it. It's ID. So cut the paper doll's head off, or, it's going to be yours, or the RFID chip. And you're going to be faced with the same, choice that the cattle and the sheep and everything else you line up for slaughter before they, get the bolt to the head. At least this way. You get a guillotine, so it's a lot gentler. Just one slice, 2 to 3 seconds. It'll feel like an eternity, but don't worry. You'll be on the other side soon enough. And that's the only way you're going to get back. That's what Jesus paid for, that you didn't have to do that. And that's what you're throwing away. It's illegal to use a legal name. It's illegal says everything you need to know. All right? I know it sounds crazy, simple, but you'll understand what being born again is all about. Boy, you come to life on that one, eh, guys? Woo! You're thinking on your feet constantly because you know you don't want to hurt anybody and you don't want to be partying with anyone that does hurt. Simple. Go ahead, Don. Or whoever.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll just keep talking. What do we got? About 45 minutes or something?
Well, for the rollover, we got 18 minutes.
Oh, after the rollover?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll just talk it out, and that's it. And everyone's got a bit of a treat. And look, Katie's working. I'm always working. Do you know how much guilt I feel by not going on the air and how nerve-wracking it is for me to do this?
Yeah.
It scares the shit out of me to come on the air now. It always did. I just learned to control it, and once I got away from it for a little bit, I remembered how much I didn't like doing it. I hated that. Seriously, that's the thing about when you're on stage, though. That's why I kept going every day, because that way I didn't have time to think about it. It was like, oh, you're back on stage again. Right? So I was constantly, remember I told you guys this, like, for me, playing music, it was, like, terrifying. I was puking before every show. For years I did this, okay? It's like, oh, my God, I got to get to sing in front of people. And that's it, right? Stage fright, always. Terrified on the stage. Until I'm there. And I used to say this before I get on the stage. I'd, like, climb the stairs to go up onto the stage and stuff, backstage or side, or whatever the case may be. Before I'd start those stairs, it was like a guillotine to me, or a hangman's gallows. And I'd look at the stairs like I was going up for execution. Seriously, that's how it felt for me. Still does. I've been feeling that lately, too. So in case anyone was wondering, that's why. It's not comfortable. So I kind of have to have these inspired moments of, somebody else is on, so I can go in and pretend to be like a radio host or something. I'm just a caller at this point. Right? And that's all. That's how it works. I have to trick myself to do this shit. Anyway, well, you know why. Yeah, it's kind of a hard position I'm sitting in here. But I always treated it like I was going to the gallows. And as soon as my first step was, a foot up was on the first step and climbing up, it was like, the smile would grow more and more. It's just like, well, fuck, I'm going to get slaughtered here and screw it all up. Might as well have fun doing it. And I always had a great time. And, 2 or 3 songs in, you get your groove. And then the rest of the night, it's, wow, this is great and having a great time. And then the party's over. It's like, oh, right? When you get to that pinnacle of, this is, and then it goes away because, well, you got to go home. It's late. You got to go home. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's late. You got to go home. Anyway, but I'm talking in the spiritual sense. Because really, there's not much more. There's nothing more I can say, guys. 10 Commandments said everything you need. You don't need a Bible. You just need the 10 solid rules. Don't be worshiping idols, because somebody can trick you into doing something for them. And that's what they've done. They can trick you out of your soul. And they did that. They can trick you out of your kids, your home, everything else. You don't own the name, so anything you put in it, kids and all, you don't own. They can't say anything. And while you think they're an authority that own you, then they do. But as soon as you tell them the one thing, and you'll see them go right into their program. They can't do anything without a piece of fucking paper. What'd you do wrong? Well, were you driving somewhere or something? Oh, that's so evil. You can only get food to eat? Oh, no, you can't do that. You might live if you eat, getting groceries and stuff. Okay, so they're interfering with life, and then you see them regurgitate, well, how come it's illegal to use a legal name? I watched a video the other day, just a little side note for the people on the motorbike. Don't talk so much. It's illegal to use a legal name. You can't force me to break the law. You don't need to be asking to call their boss or this, that, and the other. You just tell them straight up. And you got to stop saying it from a position of weakness. You say it from a position of authority of God, because it is. Buddy, it's illegal to use a legal name. You have no jurisdiction without my claim to that fraudulent contract, which I cannot do. You cannot force me to break the law. Are you trying to force me to break the law now? Are you going to continue asking? No, have a nice day. Goodbye. Stop talking to them like little children. They are the little children. And I don't mean be nasty or mean, but be stern in how you talk to these children. I don't care if you're carrying a fucking gun, cocksucker. It's illegal to use a fucking legal name. Why are you walking around aiding and abetting innocent people duped into using a legal name because they were babies and didn't know any better? Neither did their mom or dad. Anyway, the door is just going, so I think that's Dwayne here. So I'm going to rock around. Dwayne, 1 sec, just on the air. So I'll leave you guys to it. Okay. All right?
All right. Yeah.
Love you.
Cool.
I'm
Love
back.
ya. Thank you.
And for the people that's listening right now, it's pretty simple. We got a lot of documentation on either losethename.com or legalnamefraud.net and kidofgaia.wordpress.com. Like, I'm managing 14 sites right now, so you're not left alone with the information that you need to acquire yourself. For those that are little...
Dom? Only 15?
Huh?
Only 15, Dom? Oh, come on.
Yeah, I know. I can go and I go ahead and buy some more sites. Like I got some goodies for everybody that I ask people. Okay, what do you think of a good name? Because I got these $1 for a year. So as soon as they expired, they expired. So, but you got the actual main sites that you have to go to. There's the audio-video version of kateofgaia.wordpress.com, and it's a little bit shorter. It's kateofgaia.net. And you get all I'm working on the translation. For fuck's sake. Yeah, it's a lot of work, because I don't just do that. I do the translation for French, and the whole technical side of the websites and everything. So, it's a job itself. But for people that are afraid of just going up to somebody and tell them, yeah, it's illegal to use a legal name, because I know, I've been there. There's the Biffs, there's Babylon is Fallen, you keep on reading and you get your self-confidence. You don't need to talk to anybody. Like last time I got the Biffs in English and French, because in my surrounding, they're both Anglophones and Francophones. And you just hand it out. You don't need to speak. Silence is golden. Boom.
Yeah, that's the thing. You need that anglais. French and English are the master phonics code. Okay? Like, I'll give you an example. Voodoo dolls. Voo, you, V-O-U-S. Do, D-U-E. You do dolls. Legal name is a voodoo doll. All right? So the French and English, franglais, when you learn how to weave both those, and I know enough French to do this. So I'm not proficient in French, but I'm not stupid in it either. I catch on pretty quick. Right? I'm not French illiterate. I'm actually probably about 40 or 50% on the French scale. I can get by. All right? Just talk slowly. Fuck. Slow down, stupid Irish girl here, you know. That's what it is. You know? I have such a high opinion of myself.
I got one in French. Is people that thinking of going to fucking court? Like seriously, when they say, well, in French it's non coupable or coupable. Well, it's the same fucking thing, because if you take the no, the N-O, it changes to name.
There you go.
The name is name guilty right there.
Yeah, nom guilty. Yeah, nom de guerre. You know, name of war. That's the last name first, right? So it's right there in front of you, and as soon as you see it, there's a few key sounds you're looking for. Say, T, S-E-T-E, do, D-O, E, D-O, right? It's don't worry, Kate's a big one. Kati, you're gonna like that. Renee, reborn, Rene, right? So one of my favorites in franglais is Je suis K-R-I-S-T, right? Katie Renee is truth, yeah. Just right? Je suis, I am, Katie Renee is truth. And if you didn't know any better, it looked like something else, doesn't it? Funny, I seem to know these things. It's like a memory. I don't know. Do you guys remember me at all? No?
Who are you?
Yeah. Yeah, a few people are wondering that. I don't wonder anymore. I know exactly who I am. I'm just here fucking with humans now. That's why it's so annoying, right? So I have to sit here as the twins, right? The Revelations twins going, guys, we're just messengers. I'm trying to show you all of creation, all of reality, the oneness of one mind, and I can do it. Just give me a few minutes, and that's kind of neat way of looking at things, and then you start to see other things, and then your mind opens. You have an imagination. You remember what it was like to be a child again. Those 60s and 70s songs start coming through, and they sound different now than they used to. They got a different story now. Every song does. Every song is the same thing. You just got to know the code. But French English cracks the code. Like that's the two. Well, that's the Latin, French, and English are the three languages of law. Okay, so you can go in with the Latino in terms of the Espanol, but that's a fractal out from the French, right? So franglais, that's the joy of the French Canadian. I'll ask you, Dom. What are the odds of French Canadians ever bowing to the mot d'anglais in Canada? Ain't gonna happen. Plains of Abraham still lingers on, like Gettysburg up here. It's still the same. It's a civil war, Canadian Civil War, French and English. And there we have a Justin True Money, Trudeau. Yeah, the Justine, that's the devil's fork. Trudeau, he likes to think he is. Mr. Studley, hot prime minister. Oh, look, they're selling sex symbols for prime ministers that like to suck off black presidents. Nice. Oh, I speak freely about the whore that sits on the fucking throne of that fake crown in England. Yeah, and that dope fucking Nimrod and his tranny whore of a boyfriend, Michael. Barack. Allah Barack Obama. Yeah, I tell him exactly. Francis of the Sissy. Yeah, nice dress you're wearing, Frankie. Tripping on your heels these days, I see. Got your purse on fire at the same time. Must be nasty. High heels and a burning purse and a fucking long dress you trip on. Oh, look, all your little cult followers are not liking it too much. Right, so this is what I think of your authoritative bullshit world. Your Donald Duck trumped up fucking morons with their nickel far ages in the past coming to, hell R.E., the Hilly Billy Clintons. Yeah, Arkansas Hillybillies. You're not fucking clear enough on the allegories of the global warming? Oh my God. It's right there in front of you guys. Thankfully, so thankfully I have you, the ones, you guys that get it. It's not so crazy after all, am I? No, well, you're seeing it. You're crazy too. But at least you won't kill anybody like me. I won't either. That's the thing, is we won't hurt anybody or hurt anything. We won't even kill it to eat it. We don't feed on life. Life feeds us. Okay, so we're crazy. But at least we ain't going to hurt you. And we're way smarter than you, too. So, what team do you want to be on? We didn't even fire a shot and took down the entire Babylonian Empire. Just one bullet in. Claudia Riva Sextantibus, birth certificate. There it is. One bullet in, the devil is dead. You can't play in the game anymore. If you're going to, you have to play it carefully. But you read the essays and talk with us. We'll show you how to work that out. You have no fear of getting on with your day. You know, if you got a job, who cares? Yeah, you got to use a legal name. It's how hell works. We get that. It's how much you're using it and what is the purpose of it. When your life is now working for truth, get on and have fun with your normal day, but get the word out to your friends. Don't be ashamed of God. Don't be ashamed of truth. That's what's going to save your soul. You want grace? There it is. Couldn't get any more graceful than that. You should see what these guys that are standing here with me today had to go through. You think I'd let them do any of that shit, guys? No, but you can now. But yeah, I had to get it ripped right down to, oh, look, I'm down to my fucking knickers and bra here. Yeah, okay, now we can go to the beach. You were overdressed. If you need to put a scarf on, well, go throw a PayPal account up. That's how we can help you. You know? Just like whatever comes in there goes out to you guys. So thanks again. That's you guys helping each other. Nothing to do with me. What did I do in the Skype room today? Oh, look, there's some nickels in the account. Anybody need any? Don't be shy. I think I wrote that. Don't be shy.
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah. It's there if you need it. So just don't be shy. If you need it, just let me know. And sure enough, you guys did. And wherever it needs to be, it's going to go. And it's not mine. So what am I going to do? Just not tell anybody and keep that bag of silver where it can't be used to get the truth out somewhere or help somebody that's getting the truth out? That's what it's there for. So that's how we work. Yeah, ask for donations, seriously. There was a time, you see? So again, this is about now. This is about what are you doing now. It's not what did you do. That's over. It's finished. We learned what we needed to. We moved on from there, and we learned how to do it the right way. Everything that had a right and wrong choice. All right, so we got 3 minutes left till the end here. I'll let you close off. I'm sorry for talking so much, but I did warn you that if you were going to show up, I was going to barge right on it and take over. So anyway, I know how. It's like, get on the stage, play, run! You know, that's me. I much prefer going on stage with my guitar. Oh, by the way, I've been really noodling around a lot lately. I got some great rhythms these days. It's just, I'm in a nice groove now. So I'm looking forward to the beach party with everybody. And, apparently I'm playing live for my own wedding again. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, well, you know, that's the kind of treats you guys got. I might be surprised at the band I have around me. But anyway, there you go. The band of friends, family, brothers, sisters. No, of course. Why would you need to say that when it's already assumed? Aren't we all family? Yeah. I don't need to call you brother or sister. That's what you already are. I don't walk around and say, you know, brother so-and-so and sister so-and-so. Like, no. Yeah. I only care to know you. So anyway, there you go, guys. Thanks again.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy to serve. Oh, by the way, if you get a chance, guys, smoke a bowl, chill out. The grid's nice and high now, so don't be surprised at what you're going to see just by smoking a bowl these days. Okay? So, yeah, it's hard to describe the quantum level of this. But, pod is at the mushroom grid level right now. So you might actually experience mushroom-type trips on smoking pot now, or eating it especially. It's nitrous oxide. Just so people know, nitrogen, oxygen, you know what you call air. Boyle's law works different under pressure. So the higher we get in the game, which is what's happening right now, we're lifting, and the pressure, compression of the outside, that's why you're seeing the Nibiru stuff. It's starting to compress against the outside of it. very tiny, by the way. It's like in the size of a petri dish. Literally. Anyway, that pressure makes people act differently. If you want to understand it better, look up Boyle's Law and the effect it has on nitrogen narcosis and the bends. They're two different things, but look them up, and that's what's going on right now. So just be aware of that. You'll feel less stress and understand that, if you're feeling wobble on the planet, then that's why. Literally, you're going to feel it. The shit's moving around, all right? The bowl is jiggling. The jello is moving, okay? So there's your little topography lesson for the day. Just be self-aware. You'll feel it and see it.
No, fuck yeah,
okay?
I did.
Oh, yeah, I know you guys do. I checked with you. Yeah, it's like we're doing a big roll to the right. You guys feeling this right now? No, don't worry. I put it out, let you know. It's like I know when there's a big push on because it feels like you're going downhill. It's like, whoa. And that's in a complete sane, rational, non-high state. No, I mean, my natural state's high anyway, but I'm talking in just DMT natural, like just constant. I don't need anything. I smoke pot to bring it down. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. It just calms me down. It's like, wow, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Like, I better smoke some pot and chill out. I'm shutting up, man. I love you. Yeah, God's cool, eh?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Anyway. Like, what did you want God to be? Come on. What did you want God to be? Prude, sitting around, play your little harp and wear your white robe and sit on that fucking cloud forever? Please.
Boring.
Oh, yeah. No, I know, eh? Come on, we're heading to the beach. Bring your bikinis, girls. Let's drive the boys nuts. Right? Perfect 10s all around. I mean, who cares, right? It's all right. When you're married to a perfect fucking 10, that's what you're getting. That's your twin, by the way. Don't give that one up. Honey, you're giving up a perfect 10 when you do that. So well done on saving your twin. Yeah, your spiritual twin, soul twin, just put their neck on the line for you here. That's whose name's on the deed. Not yours. You just go to hell with them. You choose this place. Using their name. Taking their name in vain. The Lord thy God. The true child of God's name in vain. And that's what you're doing. So, I mean, you want to get religious about it, there it is. For a born-again Christian perspective. Simply this, it's just pure evil. Don't do it. How about that? Just work with that one. You don't need any religion for that. 10 Commandments, 10 laws. Bible's a case study in what the Jews did wrong and what they did to Jesus and murdered him and all the rest of it to prove that they're assholes. Okay, that's it. It's a case study. Black's Law, Bible, they're both law books. Just one's done more Shakespearean than the other, that's all. Case file study. That's all it is. I know how to read law books, guys. I'm really good at it. I'm so good I scare people. Harvard professors especially. Anyway, yeah. Aaron go bragging rights. I've got, okay, so I'm good at that, all right? I know that. I'm not bragging. It's just what I can do. I can ride a bike, guys. Can you? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, some people can pop a wheelie. I can, but not like they can. On this one, no one touches my pop a wheelies. Simple. This is my really cool superhuman trick. I can destroy legal beagles in a fucking sentence. And I tell everyone how to do it and why. That's all. If you want. If you don't, then carry on in hell. And the piece of ground you got coming for you. Just get your stone ready and dig the hole and climb in and wait. Might as well. No point wasting any time now, is there? It's where it's going to end up. So this is the inevitability of creation. I said I was going to shut up, didn't I? I can't shut up. Scream from the roof, Katie. Scream it from the roof, you little cheerleader. Go, go, go. All right, so legally is a legal name. Love you guys, and I will hang up now, and that way you guys can finish off, and I won't interrupt. Love you. Bye, everybody. And remember, it's illegal to use a legal name, and yes, Katie's a cunt. Don't get on her bad side, because she'll block you to hell, and it really is hell when she does. Love you. Bye.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
But after that, what can you say? Absolutely.
It's illegal.
Fuck all. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And the rest, well, fuck. If you can read a book, you can go online and search for the information. And that's it. And wow.
That's it.
All right, well,
That's it.
What do you want to
Take
do?
it easy, keep it light, breathe. Yeah.
And that's it. And fuck. And I know I'm gonna do some more French shows. I'm just working on the website just to make sure that the translation are going good, so we can start posting some videos. I know I have some. What is it in? Fuck, I was going to say Mexican. Fuck. Who cares? Yeah. Spanish. I know that I think it's Edo that was doing the YouTube stuff and talking about the essays and stuff like that. I got a program that I can actually put the essay and have him talk in the background, so I can scroll down. It's like I can manage Spanish and stuff like that, so I can read, obviously, and then I'll be posting like different translation on each page of Kate of Gaia, so that people can follow. But yeah, it takes time. So wait. It's not a do it a one day thing. It takes some time. So yeah, relax. You still got the English version. So for the people that understand English, that's fine. I'm going up there with I got yours up for the Clausula Ribicictantibus in Italian. So
excellent.
yeah, it's when you go on the BCCR on decatofgaia.net, if you click on it, on the top you'll see the language selection. I got the one in French, but it's not done yet. It's just like a preview of. I still need to change some stuff because that document is so deep. Just to make sure that everything is clear on the document itself. And that's it. That's for me. What the fuck? It's that, and then Twitter, Facebook, fucking spamming YouTube. So that's it is what it is.
Yeah.
So for me, that's about it for me. Because I know we're on the rollover and stuff like that, so it's the actual live show is finished. But yeah, we got a whole lot of website that you can go through. We've got the ILoveTruth.net, Truth Justice, justis.com, youarenotthelegalname.com. It's going out there like hot little pancakes, hot little breads, or whatever. It's out there. You just have to search for the right information. But the key information is legal name fraud. I know there's a couple of there. First couple that I've seen on my search engine is the one that's .com. But yeah, just continue on your search and you'll see. And also, the second one that comes up for the legal name fraud is the BBC one with the news grid on the billboard. You have to read that. That's so fucking funny. Yeah. They contacted a dumb twat. Yeah. Yeah, you must be a fucking dumb twat to fucking post something on your news board saying that, we contacted a dumb twat. Yeah. Anyways. Fucking funny. Anyways, you gotta see the irony in this, in the fucking laughter. On my part, I know it's late over there where you are, Fiamma.
Fairly.
How's the weather down there, anyways?
It's tropical.
Nice.
It's, inside you sweat. That doesn't happen often over here. It's amazing. And if you walk outside, now it's midnight, midnight, and it's as hot outside as inside. It's amazing. I love it. I'd rather have heat than cold, but whatever, Yeah,
nice.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Yeah.
See me right now. It's sunny.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
But so, what do you want to do? Do you want to play a song and then?
Yeah, I would say personally, it would be nice to try and have sort of a pretense of an early night.
Yeah, cool.
I'd be quite happy in playing a song, and before that, saying bye-bye to everyone.
Cool. Well, that's what we'll do. But see, on my part for the French, I'll do the XT radio. People will be advised inside the Skype room and probably Facebook also, and Twitter. But yeah, sure. It's going to be continuing until people. It's going to be just an echo. So basically, yeah, I'm going to do some shows and keep it light and simple, explaining over and over that people can't go and read from themselves, so we'll help them out.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm doing the Italian show. That is more of a regular thing because we do it with at least 2 people, if not more, and so from different locations. So it's nice to know that, Tuesday evening, whatever, unless there's some major internet problem or whatever else. So yeah, that is a regular thing. Yep.
Yeah, cool. And for the shows that's going up on the kitaguy.net, I got a little audio problem within the system itself, so I got to fix that, or else I'll have to start from scratch. That I don't mind, but yeah, it takes a lot of time. But yeah, I can do other better stuff than just fucking cleaning it up shit. But yeah, it's like this show. I'm gonna download it and upload it to the kitaguy.net so everybody can have multiple field of, instead of going to Blog Talk and search for the information, you can still do that, but you can also go to kitaguy.net. Just another portal. That's it. It's easy access.
Yeah.
So that's
it's all to play.
Yeah. So it's pretty much for me.
Yeah.
So how about it? Play a song and then call it a night, I guess.
For me, that is the best thing to do.
Cool. So, yeah. Do you got a special request?
Oh, you know which one.
All right, I'll do that. And by the way, I'll download it and I'll put it on the XT version.
Cool.
Sounds good. All right, cool. So there you go, folks. Google legal name fraud, or for the new beginners, Google it, and then also visit losethename.com. It's still there. It's still up. There's a French version. There's a lot of sites, so have at it. All right, so anything else?
That's all.
Okay, that's all, folks. There's a request. I'll play it, and then I'll end the episode. So have a good night. Talk to you soon. And that's about it.
Much love to everybody. Have a good night.
Oh, you can still talk. All right. See you all later.
You've no reason to be alarmed. It's only me, no one else. Remember me, the one you love, the one who really cares. If you look outside your door, you'll find me. I'll be waiting there. I'm the one with a Cheshire grin and a fairy tale to share, to share, to share, to share. Oh, I know you understand. I can read your smile. I can see your thoughts so clearly, and I know you're there. If you look outside your door, you'll find me. I'll be waiting there. I'm the one with the Cheshire grin and the fairy tale to share. To share. To share, to share. You've no reason to wonder why. No need to be alone. All you need is standing here before you. This heart beats loud. If you look outside your door, you'll find me. I'll be waiting there. I'm the one with the Cheshire grin and the fairy tale to share. If you look outside your door, you'll find me. I'll be waiting there. You're the one with the Cheshire grin and the fairy tale is yours. Is yours. Is yours, it's yours.